Hey everybody, John with the Paranormal Task Force. So before this week's episode, there's a couple things I wanted to cover. First of all, for all of the subscribers to the channel, I really appreciate you guys. What I need everybody to start doing though is to like the videos, comment on the videos, even if you just comment a thumbs up, okay? And make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And if you have friends that are interested in the paranormal, send them the link to the channel, have them subscribe as well. But by liking the videos and commenting on the videos, what it does is it helps our videos in the algorithm and it helps us reach a larger audience, all right? Helps us grow the channel. So if everybody could, please, before this week's episode, go ahead and smash that like button and just comment in the video. Like I said, comment a thumbs up or anything, all right? We really need your guys' help in helping us with the algorithm on YouTube to help promote the channel and grow the channel. That's going to help us continue these investigations. Also, the other thing I wanted to cover is I noticed there was a comment on the last video about the video being too long. For those of you that have been subscribed for a while, you know we keep our episodes, we try to keep our episodes to about an hour long. Okay, we're at these locations and we're recording for, 8 to 14 hours. So, cutting them down to 3 or 4 1-hour episodes, I mean, is quite a bit of stuff that gets cut out already. So, we are going to keep that format. The other thing is, if you're watching the videos expecting things to happen every 5 seconds, unfortunately, that's just not how the paranormal works. Our goal on this channel is to bring you the investigation as it happened. All right. We don't use, jump scare sounds. We don't, cut the videos down to only when we got activity. Our goal is to show you exactly how the investigation takes place, because for those of you that are interested in investigating and have never done it, you may have this perception that you're going to walk into a location and things are just going to happen instantly. And that's just not how it works. Okay. So in our videos, you'll see that there is time where we're sitting around and nothing is really happening. But then when activity ramps up, it usually ramps up quite a bit. But the whole goal of this channel is to bring you these investigations so you can see how they're conducted and exactly what happens when you go to these locations. All right. So that's the format of this channel. I think it's a good format. I think it's something that not too many others are doing. So with that, in this week's episode, we are continuing on with the Clown Motel. And in tonight's episode, we are actually doing our investigation in the lobby / museum area where all of the clowns are. So we're in there after hours and by ourselves, and we had some pretty interesting stuff happen. So, without further ado, enjoy this week's episode of the Clown Motel. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. All right, we'll see you guys later. All right, guys.
Hunting.
Yep, we are hunting you. Charlie, are you here with us? You going to be active for us tonight? Oh. Around.
Cheat.
Charlie, does that mean you're around? You can use this box here to speak to us. I've got a bunch of devices around that you can play with. What did it say?
Push.
Okay. So check it out. Just so you know, I have a cat ball up there by her. Okay? Mm-hmm. Right in between there. I got one back there on that shelf. Okay. I have one right over there on that shelf on the hidden door. I got one up there with him. I got the one with Charlie. Mm-hmm. And I think that's all of them. I think. Yeah. I'll know once the lights come back on. So we have this right here, this REM-POD. If you Thank you. And the flashlight just came on too.
Direction. Hurt. Sift. Leather.
Can you come in here and touch this red light for us?
Wrong.
Wrong.
Erase. Hobble.
Is there anybody in here with us right now? If you're in here with us, you can interact with any of these devices and show us that you're here. And just so everybody can see the REM pod, you pretty much got to get right up on it for it to go off. There goes the flashlight again. Okay, we see you found the lights and the bell. Can you play with any of the other devices in here?
Third. Unlock. Tesla.
Can you see with the light off?
Yeah, because I got yours. It was just way too much light. You couldn't make out anything
Gotcha.
going on.
Charlie. Can you talk through this box for us?
It.
Let me see something. There we go. That might be better. Charlie, you can use this box to communicate with us. We know you like to move. Oh, light, flashlight again. If you move your left hand, that cat ball will go off. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Go ahead, you can use that. Bell and the other flashlight just went off. Okay. You can use the black flashlight for yes and the red flashlight for no when we ask yes or no questions. Or on the bell, you can ding it once for yes and twice for no. And that's one way you can communicate with us. Another way is you can use this box right down here and use your voice to talk to us. Charlie, are you here? People say they get a lot of activity with you. We know you get a lot of visitors here. Oh, damn. I just got a choking feeling. Excuse me.
Well, it on me already.
Huh?
Yes.
That was weird. I just, out of the blue, I got a choking feeling. You hear it in my voice? Oh, I put a cat ball up here too.
Radio disturbed telepathy.
Okay, yeah, it's a radio that you can communicate through. You guys will have to excuse my voice. I got a choking feeling like my throat closed up. What did that just say?
Knife. Oh, that? I didn't hear it.
Almost sounded like that was me.
And the bell goes off.
Right. What about that red light back there? Can you guys get near the red light? Okay, yes. Can you make that go off for us? Yes, okay. Well, we'd like to see that.
Actually,
What? Huh? Thank you for that. There's cat balls or light balls on the shelves. Okay. We have several devices in here that you can play with. We'd like to see you touch that red light in there. Or Charlie, we'd like to see you move your hand and light up that ball next to your hand. Or you can continue talking to us through that box. Is there anyone other than Charlie here? Whoa. It said something, but I
Yeah, I heard it, but what the hell did it say?
couldn't understand it.
It sounded like it was like a yes.
Almost, yeah. It was.
Plus you were like, Charlie, are you the only one in here? Are there others in here or whatever? And it was
Yeah.
like, yes.
It was, yeah, it was weird. All right, let's come back here some more. Is there anyone here?
Monitor.
Okay.
Carry and monitor.
Well, we just got
Store.
flashlight again. Is there anyone here from the cemetery next door? Can you turn that light off? Thank you. So is there anyone here from the cemetery next door? We know that you guys get a lot of visitors here. Okay. Is that an answer? Is that a no answer to my question about visitors from the cemetery? Go ahead and turn that off for me, please. Can you turn that light off?
Sound like you said might.
Right. There we go. Okay.
Curse.
It said curse.
Yep, black and curse and then reveal.
Okay. Well, we're waiting for you to reveal yourself to us by manipulating one of these devices in here.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Cow. Weeps.
Sacrifice cow and weeps.
Okay.
Branches. Call.
Is your mic recording? Because your red light is on.
I mean, I assume it's recording.
Okay. All right.
I guess. Shouldn't it be on?
The red light? No. Not unless you're recording to the mic itself. To the internal.
I'll cut it off.
Flashlight again. Thank you. Thank you again. But can you touch any of these other devices in here? We'd really like to see you mess with some of these other devices. Or speak through that box. And okay. There we go.
Flashlight keeps coming on.
Yeah. But they keep rotating.
Right.
It's like the red one will come on and then the black one will come on. So it's not just one, it's both of them. Can you turn that off? Thank you. Okay. So we're getting the bell, we're getting the flashlights. We are getting some voices coming through the portal box. Charlie, I'd really like to interact with you. Like I said, I know people have come here and had good interactions with you and gotten activity from you. We know you move your feet and your hands. If you move your hand, you'll be able to light that ball up. Is there anything you'd like to tell us? You can use this box to talk to us. And again, like I said, sometimes they get this tree. Things will start swaying on this tree.
Right.
So that's something else to keep an eye out for. There goes the light again.
Say danger.
It said something.
Sound
I'm going to turn the volume down just a little. Maybe that'll help us understand it.
Please.
Okay, we're only going to be in here for a short time, so we'd really like you guys to give us some activity. No, no, okay. No, but then the yes flashlight came on. Can you turn that light off? Thank you. Can you touch any of these balls? Light up one of these balls for us. We know with all these clowns in here, there's got to be more than that you can do.
Blind, Mary, and
Did you understand what that just said?
sounded like it said, think it's him.
Okay.
And the light just came on.
All right, well, we know how things go. It usually starts off slow, so we're going to give you guys some time. But we don't have a whole lot of time. So we really need you guys to interact with us. Okay, the bell.
Right.
I'm going to put on a ghost tube too and just see what happens. I'll set ghost tube right here.
Starve.
The bell again. You know, we like that you like the bell and the lights, but look at that red light right there in the middle of the floor. If you touch that, it'll make a different sound. Oh! Did you hear that?
Both lights and
The bell. That was crazy. Okay. After I was just talking about the lights and the bell. Yeah, we know you like the bell and the lights, but look at all this other stuff we brought for you to play with. Come on. Show us something a little more. We came all this way for you guys.
Yeah, I came over 3,000 miles to visit.
Come on now. I know I've seen you guys be more active than this. I know you guys can be more active than this. My name's John. Forgot to introduce myself.
I'm Steve.
We are friendly. We're just here to interact with you and hopefully show proof of your presence and maybe tell your story if you want to talk to us. Okay? It just said no. So you don't want to talk to us. Okay, you can turn that light off. Go ahead. Go ahead, turn it off. It's great. I mean, everything's pretty quiet right now. Ghost tubes getting nothing. I mean, we're getting a few dings on the bell and the lights, but so far nothing else. Nothing on the REM-POD. Charlie, you're not doing anything. The flashlight again, and the bell. Okay. Listen up, guys. We like that you're playing with the bell and the lights, but I really want to see more. I really want you to interact with us, light up these balls, talk through the box in there. Really want to see you touch this red light in the middle of the floor. That would really impress me.
Tina, Baby, and Cube.
Tina? Is there a Tina here? Tina, if you're here, come forward. We'd like to talk to you and find out your story. Okay. Was that a yes that Tina's here? Look at this guy. And that guy. Come on. All this stuff in here, you guys can do more than this. We've given you guys so many toys to play with in here. Flashlight again. It's actually unbelievably quiet. Is this the calm before the storm? Because I've seen a lot more activity in here than this. And just FYI, the sensitivity on that bell was all the way down.
Right. Same as last time.
Yep. Charlie, come on. Let's do something here. Make this ball go off right there. All you got to do is budge your hand a little bit and it'll go off. Okay. All these cameras and all these toys in here to play with, and you guys are being silent. Are you guys really going to disappoint me tonight? The no flashlight lit up when I asked that. Well, if you're not going to disappoint me, come on, let's do stuff. Let's go ahead, let's touch this red light right here. Now the yes flashlight, okay? Still nothing on Ghost Tube.
I went quiet too.
Huh?
I said I went quiet as well.
Yeah, I don't understand. Okay. Well, we got one ding and a yes flashlight, but I don't know what they're saying yes to unless they're talking about being quiet. Yeah, okay. Well, you don't have to be quiet. We're here to interact with you. We want you to be active for us. We welcome you to interact with us. Right. Why are you guys being stubborn tonight? All these toys. Look at this. I brought all these toys, and you guys don't want to do anything. Well, I'm going to move this music box. I'm going to point it back here. Just remember it's here. I think we'll sit with Charlie for a little bit. I've noticed usually when we sit and just kind of shoot the shit, stuff starts to happen. So.
Prop. Matter.
Okay, why is that still going off? There it goes.
Numb, cook, excel, and bacon.
So.
Fresh. Surprise.
All right. Let's do this. What happens if I turn that off? Well, Charlie, here we are. We're here for you and your friends. But apparently you guys don't want to interact with us tonight. The flashlights are still back there going off. Well, so here we are in the Clown Motel with Charlie. We've got the bell going off and we've got the flashlights back there lighting up. Nothing really coming through the portal. The Ovilus has gone silent. Ghost tube is silent. This is shockingly quiet.
Very.
You know, we heard that there was a bunch of activity in here. Okay.
Alrighty then.
So that was the music box.
Yeah, and the music box
Is behind us. And the only way for that to go off is through the motion sensor, which is pointed behind us. So it appears that something may have moved back there. If that was you, can you do that again? Oh, wow. Now we're getting... Okay. What did that just say?
Wow.
Dude, look at your screen. What did that just say? I think it said unholy.
Unholy.
Holy shit.
Rapture, river, and unholy.
Okay. If that's you, can you step away out from in front of that music box? Thank you.
Okay, that was weird.
What?
No, just the fact that they made me step out from front of the music box.
Thank you. That's the kind of activity we're looking for. Can you step back in front of it and make it play again? If you want to hear that play again, you can step in front of it again. Feel free to do that. See, something told me if we... Dude, that's like on cue, bro.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Dude, the flashlights are going nuts.
No, guys. There's nothing back there.
Dude, the music box, the flashlights are lit up. The bell keeps going off. Who's here with us? Can you tell us your name? Who is that making the music box play? Okay, that's wild. What? There's nothing back there moving. That's what's crazy.
No, I'm saying.
But
Drain the music box.
is the light still on?
I don't see anything on.
It could.
Stopping and it eat, and it did one little ding, and then it stopped.
No. No, it's fine. But look at the dude. Look over here at the flashlights. Look how nuts they're going right now. Like they keep flashing on and off, on and off, on and off. And there's nothing back there that can be setting that music box off. That's what's crazy. This is pretty wild. So it looks like the activity's starting to pick up. Something told me if we sat down and just let things happen, that things would start to happen. If that was you, feel free to step back in front of that music box and let it play. That's the kind of activity that we like. Dude, tell me this shit isn't on cue every time I've said it. Bro. Okay, look. Now here's what's crazy. So, we've had music box activity. I've never had music box activity on cue.
Right. If you look, guys, you can see the music box playing
Yeah, you can see the light flashing.
off of the ceiling.
Who is that?
Who's setting off the music box?
Can you tell us your name? Look, and look at the flashlights flickering.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah. See it off the wall.
That's what I'm saying. Every time on cue that has started playing, those have started going nuts. You see that?
Yep.
Okay, can you step from in front of the music box? If you move from out in front of the music box, it'll stop playing. You hear it slowing down. It's thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, step out so it'll stop playing, please. Can you step out from in front of it so it'll stop playing? Dude. Okay, now it's constantly standing there, and the problem is, well, not really a problem, but there's nothing back there that can be setting that off. And then the flashlights behind me keep flickering. Who's in here with us right now? If it's not Charlie, who is it? Do me a favor. Go ahead and flip the switch on the music box. Let's reset it. Yeah, and then flip it back on. Now, sometimes when we do that, we don't get any more music box activity because they get pissed off, but... Okay, there. So let's see. Nope. Dude. What in the hell? Okay. Thank you. Can you touch the red light on the floor in there? I can't understand what this is saying. Can you touch that red light on the floor? So guys, what we decided to do, because when we were walking around, we weren't getting anything in here. So we decided to just sit down next to Charlie, and now everything is starting to go haywire. The flashlights, the music box. Wow. I mean, look at this. Look at the flashlights back there going. It's on now, but it was just like flickering like crazy. The lights were just flickering. There it goes again. I mean, this is pretty wild, guys. I don't know what to make of this. And all we're doing is sitting here with Charlie. And that's when everything started. Yeah, we can. We're gonna try to stand up again, guys, and see if this continues to happen. What's back here making the music box go off? Can you go back there and touch that red light? Dude, it's so crazy because you guys can see back there, there's nothing moving at all. And this music box, just to show you where it's at, it's pointed, it's right there on the back of that chair, pointed back this direction, and there's nothing. Look, I'll even go around this way. There's nothing back here moving. And that uses motion to go off. And you know what's crazy? It's almost like now that it found the music box, the bell's not going off anymore.
Yeah, I noticed. Can you go touch the red light in the middle of the floor?
If you're standing back here making this music box go off, can you step away so it'll stop? Go ahead, step away so it'll stop, please. Thank you. Dude, that's multiple times on cue that it has started and stopped. Guys, that's crazy. I just don't know what to make of it. Did that just say that's crazy?
That's what it sounds like.
Okay. Like, what the fuck is going on? Can you step away, please, so that music box will stop again? We see, look, both lights are on. We see that you guys seem to find devices that you like, and then you play with them nonstop. Earlier it was the bell. Now it's the music box and these lights. Can you touch this red light in the floor? I'm impressed with the music box, but I'd like to see you play with some of this other stuff. Go ahead, step out from in front of that music box so it'll stop, please. Now, what's crazy about this is any other time that we've reset it, if you remember at St. Albans at the bowling alley, when we reset it, it didn't play anymore. It was like the spirit just walked away and left. We've already reset it once. Let's reset it again.
Touch me?
That's what it sounded like. Okay, so it's calibrated again. So now you see it's not playing. Now we've done this once and it continued to play, and it's done it on cue several times. So let's see what happens. Dude, that's just nuts. That's actually, I think, the most music box activity we've ever had.
Just to show it's motion activated.
Yeah. And see, let me walk around this side. So, if I walk around here, see, it's picking me up way back here. And then when I step away, it stops. So, what is back here that's moving, that's causing that? That is just, that's incredible. That is incredible. Okay, now that we've reset it, if you want to play with it some more, you can step back in front of it and play with it. Flashlight again. Now see, this time we reset it and it hasn't started again. So did we make you mad by reset? What did that say?
I don't know. I'll have to go back and listen.
Bro, that sounded like something was yelling at
It
us.
sounded like it said bitch. That's what it sounded like to me.
Oh, and it could have. Maybe it's, you know, because we keep turning the fucking music box off. Okay. We know we reset the music box. We know you like it. So you can step back in front of it and play with it if you want. We're just trying to get you to play with other things too. Like some of these cat ball or some of these light up balls that are in here. We call them cat balls, but they're just light balls. You know, if you want to touch any of those, they will start flashing different colors. You've got the bell back there that you haven't messed with in a minute. I'm surprised the Polterscript hasn't spit out one word since we've been in here. I'm going to grab it and move it to a different location. Yeah, and that's crazy too, that it said unholy. And then it just stopped, you know? All right, we're going to sit back down. We'll see. That was just crazy. The music box thing was nuts. That really was crazy. So, we'll see if we get anything else. See if we get anything else. Charlie, what do you think about all this?
Yeah, Charlie, tell us. What do you think?
You enjoy having company? You enjoy having people come to see you? I'm going to turn this back down a little bit because stuff's coming through, but it's kind of hard to understand it. Okay, we're sitting back down. If you want to continue to play with the music box, you can. Dude, it's nuts because, so we've had the flashlight, we've had the bells, we've had the music box. You've had some stuff with the Ovilus. I haven't had squat come through the Polter script since we've been in here. We've had a little bit of stuff coming through the portal. Nothing at all has come through GhostTube, which is under every location we've done.
Right.
GhostTube has had activity. There hasn't been anything here on GhostTube, which is crazy. The Polter script, we were getting stuff all night on, and now it's been quiet. We haven't had any cat ball activity in here. Okay.
There was a little bit earlier today off camera.
Right. Dude, that sounded like a hiss. I don't know what the hell that was. Well, you know, the thing that gets me, and I think when we just have conversations, things tend to get a little more active. But the thing that gets me is the Ovilus said unholy when the music box was playing.
Right.
And then now everything's kind of gone silent again.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just weird.
Well, I think that's what separates us from others too. Others come in to a location and they try. And we just come
Flashlights.
in normal conversation. You know, you kind of see just an uncut version of what we do.
Well, and that's the point of the channel, is to let people see the investigation, see the evidence, and decide for themselves. I mean,
a lot of places, a lot of channels want to over-dramatize a lot of stuff.
And then they, you know.
Because if you notice, a lot of channels that you watch, they have stuff happen at every single location.
Right.
And all,
well,
I mean, all investigations will be the same.
Well, and that's why, too, you know, some of these teams will go to a place and, you know, record for hours, and then they put out a 45-minute episode because they just chop everything down to where they had stuff happen. You know, that's why our locations are broken up into episodes, an hour long, so you can see.
You actually see
the investigation.
Pretty much the entire investigation from start to finish.
I mean, it gets edited down because there are some things that, you know, when we're setting up, things like that don't need to be in the video, but it's
from the time we start recording.
Yeah.
For the time we start the investigation, after everything's set up at each room till it's over.
Right.
We don't cut none of that out.
Well, perfect.
We cut shots.
Perfect. Perfect example would be St. Albans. Mm-hmm. I mean, the Pink Room, episode 2 was nothing but the Pink Room. Right. You know, and that's well, because we were in there for that long. You know, conducting a session. So, you know, it's I don't know. I just believe I like that format, and I like people being able to see everything the way it happened and being able to decide for themselves what evidence they saw. Right. You know, which is why we don't replay over and over, you know, like, oh, this happened, let's replay it. You know, we don't do that.
Right. We don't put on there, you know, I don't know, it's just...
I mean, it's like right now, everything's pretty much silent right now, but this will be in the video. This will...
inaudible voice.
Right.
Whatever. I mean,
this is going to be in the video. This is, you know, us sitting here waiting for something to happen. And for those of you that have never done an investigation or are interested in how they're conducted, this is how it goes. Sometimes you can be sitting here and nothing happens, you know, but then out of the blue, like the deal with the music box. I mean, that just...
Yeah, I mean, you had 10 minutes of the music box going crazy, the flashlights going crazy, the bells going crazy.
And now nothing.
Now you get nothing.
I mean, we're getting absolutely nothing. Nothing on the Polter script, nothing on the Ovilus.
The music box is quiet. The bell is quiet. The flashlights are quiet. Ghost tube is quiet. We haven't had the REM pod go off once. And as I said that, there's a flashlight. So if you're still back there, maybe it's too much reverb. If you're still back there, can you step in front of the music box again and make it play? We'd really like to interact with you some more before our time in here is up. There's the flashlight again. So you guys can see. So the flashlight back there is on. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, you can, right there. That just went off. If you're back there, can you make the music box play again? Yeah, this is
going off like crazy, and now, as you can see, unholy was the last thing it said.
right. And it's like after it said that, everything just stopped.
Like, oh.
What did it say?
Beer and evil.
It said evil?
Evil, beer and evil.
Oh.
So maybe that's why everything's kind of went quiet, is they're scared.
Could be.
It's possible.
Is there something here that's scaring you guys?
Judge.
Is there a dark entity here that is causing the other spirits not to interact? Flashlight on again.
I picked this up and showed them that it had said unholy. It goes beer and then evil.
Oh, the flashlight's going off again.
David.
David again?
Yeah, hunting. Is David hunting you?
We are hunting. Okay.
Did I just say this is the reason?
That
is the reason?
Possibly. Well, we want everybody in here to know that we are friendly.
Fine.
Yeah, we are trying to find you. If you interact with these devices, we'll be able to know where you are.
Are you hiding from David?
Flashlight. I don't know which one. I don't know if it's yes or no. I can't tell. Is there an evil presence in here with us? Flashlight just flickered. Flashlight again. Yeah, this is crazy because the activity really ramped up.
Right.
And
I literally picked this up, turned it to the camera, showed them the last word out of it was unholy, like 5 minutes ago.
right.
And then it immediately goes fear, evil, and David. And if you remember, one of the guys buried in the cemetery was David the Devil, or who they call David the Devil. He was a saloon owner, so the beer could come into play there.
Right.
He was known to beat women, so the evil could have come into play there. And then hunting, he's looking for someone to beat, or they're praying he's going to find them or whatever.
Could be.
So that could be the unholy presence was David. Being a saloon owner, he was, that's the beer coming into play. Evil was possibly abusing women, and he was shot in the back
By his wife.
Because he was also committing adultery.
Well, and he was, domestic violence.
Yeah, domestic violence and adultery. And he's actually buried out in the cemetery that we were out in earlier.
David, are you here with us?
Well, that was a male's voice that just came through.
And that was look at that, and a flashlight. I mean, that was definitely a response. David, if you're here with us, can you step in front of the music box and make it play? Alright, I'm going to turn GhostTube off because it's not doing anything. Let's go ahead and let's try Spirit Talker. See if we get anything out of that. Okay, we don't have a lot of time left, guys. We'd really like some more activity out of you. We'll run Spirit Talker, see if we get anything. I'm really shocked that the Polterscript hasn't said anything the whole time we've been in here. You should take that and go back by the 2 dolls that survived the fire where the bell is,
Right.
and see if it.
You can't see it. You can't see it though. There's no light to it.
You got a flashlight,
Yeah.
or you got your light on your camera. Actually, take your camera because then you can film it.
R, the letter R,
That's weird.
and lasting.
And look at this. Nothing on Spirit Talker. This is...
Puddle.
Yeah, the lights are still going off back there. I'm just curious if there's any EMF spikes back there. Oh, dude, I just said the lights are still going back there, and it just said the lights.
Oh, damn.
It literally just said the lights. Yeah, you heard me talking about the lights. We'd really like you to go back there and touch the red light that's on the floor. Or walk back in front of the music box and make it play music again. It just said medicine.
The number 9.
Did that just say media? What it sounded like. So when we're done in here, guys, we're gonna go back to our room. We're in room 107, and we're gonna do a investigation in there. And once we're done in there, we'll be wrapping it up for the night. So hopefully we get a little more activity. I mean, I gotta say, in here, the music box was pretty impressive. Is there anyone here that wants to communicate with us and tell us their story? No spikes.
Many family memories.
Oh, wow.
Joke.
Many family memories. That could be,
Chart. Power.
many family memories could be related to the original person that was set up, the family that started this
Right.
motel for their dad that perished in the fire. Still getting flashlights back there. Well, guys, we've been sitting here with Charlie, and Charlie hasn't done anything. He hasn't moved. He hasn't set off this cat ball next to his arm. So, I don't know. Maybe Charlie just doesn't want to play today. Are there any spirits here that want to communicate with us? You can touch the red light in there on the floor. You can walk in front of the music box. You could use the bell.
The man
Oh,
attacks people.
dude, I just got chills and it said the man attacks people. And now the flashlight just went off.
Who's the man?
Which man are you talking about? Is he here with us right now? Is that why we're not getting any activity from the other spirits here? We don't allow attacks, but we do allow you to interact with us. You know what we can try too? I'm going to get out of Spirit Talker. This one seems to get quite a bit of activity for people too. So we're going to try this.
What's that? Is that
Gory.
Gory. What's gory? We know there were some gory films in your sleep. Bro.
Certain